أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. قل يا أهل الكتاب تعالوا إلى كلمة سواء بيننا وبينكم ألا نعبد إلا الله ولا نشرك به شيئا ولا يتخذ بعضنا بعضا أربابا من دون الله فإن تولوا فقولوا اشهدوا بأننا مسلمون. يا أهل الكتاب لم تحاجون في إبراهيم وما أنزلت التوراة والإنجيل إلا من بعده أفلا تعقلون. ها أنتم هؤلاء حاججتم فيما لكم به علم فلم تحاجون فيما ليس لكم به علم والله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون. ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. إن أولى الناس بإبراهيم للذين اتبعوه وهذا النبي والذين آمنوا والله ولي المؤمنين. ودت طائفة من أهل الكتاب لو يضلونكم وما يضلون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. يا أهل الكتاب لم تكفرون بآيات الله وأنتم تشهدون. يا أهل الكتاب لم تلبسون الحق بالباطل وتكتمون الحق وأنتم تعلمون. صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Al-Imran. Yesterday night we had done till ayah 63 of Surah Al-Imran. Today we'll start from 64 inshallah. قُلْ يَا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ. So yesterday we had read a chapter from history where there was Christians from Najran who came to the Prophet ﷺ and discussed at length so many issues about what is Islam and what is Christianity and how do they compare. And then when it came to Sayyidina Isa ﷺ or Jesus, the Prophet ﷺ explained a lot of things that the Quran says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told him about Sayyidina Isa ﷺ, how we respect Jesus and what is his status in our eyes, in the eyes of Muslims. Then at this issue, as we had said yesterday, they kept on arguing. So finally, to finish the argument, the Prophet ﷺ said that let us gather, all of us, and let us gather ourselves, our families, our children, our women, and pray to Allah that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala curse the people who are lying. So deep down in their heart, the knowledgeable among them, Shurahbail, his name, and the son, they knew that he is the true prophet of Allah. So they backed off. They said that they talked among each other and said that if we take on this prophet in this manner, that we directly pray to the Creator, to Allah, to curse and send his punishment right away down upon whoever is lying among the two. The Prophet ﷺ actually went with himself, his Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anh, Sayyidina Fatima radiallahu anha, Sayyidina Hussein and Sayyidina Hassan, who were his grandsons. But they backed off and they said that if we take on this prophet in this manner, punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Creator, is going to come down upon us, and let us just make truce with them. So that finished the argument. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in these ayat that we are going to recite today, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to ask the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to call upon the people of the book. Who are the people of the book? The Christians and the Jewish people who believe in the Old and the New Testament. And this is a rule for Muslims, a teaching for Muslims, that whenever you are calling people towards something, first call them towards something that is common between you and them. Even when you are talking to other Muslims, and this is what we do when we go out in da'wah and calling people towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to the deen of the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that first gather them at something that is common between you and them, which is قُلْ يَا أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ, say, O people of the book, تَعَالَوْ come إِلَى كَلِمَةٍ سَوَاءٍ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمْ, to a word common between us and between you. Allah, that Allah na'buda illallah, that we will worship none except Allah. وَلَا نُشْرِكَ بِهِ شَيْئًا, and we will not associate anything with him. وَلَا نُشْرِكَ, we will not do shirk, بِهِ شَيْئًا, وَلَا يَتَّخِذَ بَعْضُنَا بَعْضًا أَرْبَابًا مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ. And that a few of us or some of us will not take others as lords apart from Allah, instead of Allah. أَرْبَابًا مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ, apart from Allah. فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا, then should they turn back, فَقُولُوا, then say, إِشْهَدُوا بِأَنَّا مُسْلِمُونَ, bear witness that we are Muslims. So when you call them towards the common ground, and even then they don't want to come to the common ground. See, the history of this ayah, the Prophet ﷺ used this ayah. There was this king of, if I remember correct, Byzantine at that time, Heraclius. The Prophet ﷺ wrote a letter to him and wrote the exact same ayah to him, that come to the common ground between us, the common ground, since you believe in the previous prophets who also taught the same thing, that do not worship anyone except the one Creator. All the prophets taught this, so come to this common ground between all of us. And then if they still don't come, if they don't come to even that common ground, فَقُولُوا اشْهَدُوا, then walk away, basically saying that you be a witness that we are Muslims. We have not left the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are Muslims. Whatever you do, we have no concern. Ya Ahl al-Kitab. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing the people of the book, who are again the Christians and the Jewish people. Ya Ahl al-Kitab, O people of the book, لِمَ تُحَاجُّونَ فِي إِبْرَاهِيمَ. Why do you argue about Abraham? So Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam was a prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to our belief, but he was way before Sayyidina Isa or Jesus, and Sayyidina Musa, who was before Sayyidina Isa or Sayyidina Jesus. So it was Jesus who was, according to most narrations, the prophet right before Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet Muhammad. And then Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam was even before him. But Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, all of them, Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam was before all of them, all three of them. Now the argument that they presented was that they were discussing among themselves that Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, who was mutually respectable to both the Christians, the Jewish people, Abraham was mutually respectable in the eyes of Jews, Christians, and the pagans of Makkah, the mushrikeen of Makkah, who would associate partners and worship idols and stuff. But the argument was that Jewish people were trying to prove that Ibrahim was a Jew, and the Christians were trying to prove that Ibrahim was a Christian. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, لِمَ تُحَاجُّونَ فِي إِبْرَاهِيمَ. Ask them, why are you arguing about Ibrahim? وَمَا أُنزِلَتِ التَّوْرَاةُ وَالْإِنْجِيلُ إِلَّا مِنْ بَعْدِهِ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. The Torah and the Injil or the Bible were not revealed illa min ba'di, only except after him. So how could he be a Jewish person, or how could he be a Christian when he was way before the Bible and way before the Torah? أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Have you then no sense? Because this is a senseless thing to do. The Jewish people and the Christians who were trying to do this, they were trying to affiliate themselves with Abraham, and they were trying to prove, one of them was trying to prove that he was Jewish, the others were trying to prove that he was Christian. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Then have you no sense? هَا أَنْتُمْ هَؤُلَاء. Look, this is what you are. هَا أَنْتُمْ هَؤُلَاء. Look, this is what you are. حَاجَجْتُمْ فِيمَا لَكُمْ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. You have already argued about matters concerning which you have knowledge. What was that matter that they argued with the Prophet ﷺ about? Sayyidina Isa or Jesus. That they had some knowledge about Sayyidina Isa ﷺ, Jesus ﷺ, which was that he was born without a father. So that was knowledge that they had about Jesus. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, this is your state. This is your state. Ha antum haula. This is your state, that you argued with me about something that you had partial knowledge about, which was that you knew that Jesus was born without a father. But you argued with me about it, and you drew the wrong inference about it, but at least you had some knowledge about him. فَلِمَ تُحَاجُّونَ فِيمَا لَيْسَ لَكُمْ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. Then why do you argue about matters of which you have no knowledge? So about Jesus you at least had some knowledge, right? About Ibrahim you have no knowledge and still you are arguing. So this is proof that the argument that you were presenting about Sayyidina Isa, that must be very wrong too, right? Because this is your habit, that you keep on arguing about things that you don't have knowledge about, right? So you don't have knowledge about anything. Your habit of arguing is that you are taking your argument all the way up to Ibrahim, which is such a senseless argument because you are arguing about someone who was before the Torah and the Bible, and you're trying to make him either a Christian or a Jewish person. So ha antum haula, this is your state. Wallahu ya'lamu wa antum la ta'lamun, and Allah knows and you do not know. So now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, kitna time ho gaya?
Yes. Sorry.
So this is Wallahu ya'lamu wa antum la ta'lamun. Allah knows and you do not know. And what does Allah know about Ibrahim alayhi salam? Ma kana Ibrahimu Yahudiyyan wala Nasraniyyan walakin kana Hanifan Musliman wa ma kana min al-mushrikeen. Ibrahim was neither a Jew nor a Christian, but he was upright, a Muslim, and was not one of those who associate partners with Allah, just like you do. That you keep on associating partners with Allah. The religion of Ibrahim was Islam. He submitted to Allah and only one Allah. He only worshipped one Allah. That is the meaning of Hanifa. That he was upright. He worshipped only one Allah. He was not like you, associating partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna awla nasi bi Ibrahima. Now, when you are trying to affiliate yourselves with Abraham because he's mutually respected in this day, know it well. Inna, definitely. Awla nas, the closest among people, bi Ibrahim, to Ibrahim. لَلَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوهُ, those people who followed him in his time, وَهَذَا النَّبِي, and followed this Nabi, the Prophet ﷺ, وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, and the people who believe, وَاللَّهُ وَلِيُّ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, Allah is the guardian of all believers. So your claim is so false that you are trying to associate yourselves with Ibrahim alayhi salam. It is the Muslims, those people who followed him at his time, the followers of Ibrahim alayhi salam, what would they do? The deen of the deen Hanif, the religion of only worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and be a Muslim, and then the people who follow this Nabi, who do not do any shirk. Wallahu waliyyul mu'mineen, Allah is the guardian of all believers. Wadda ta'ifatum, okay, we'll inshallah do this next week. Ayah 69, we'll start from 69. So we'll pause here inshallah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, salatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين صلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.